Hi, and welcome to Missed It by How Much. This is a channel that tests sports hypotheses by using computer game engines. We're playing through the 2013 season as the GM and manager of Los Angeles Dodgers trying to win a World Series. We're also playing Action PC Baseball like it's OOTP. And today's starter in our game is Chad Billingsley, who was a really good pitcher for the Dodgers back in this era. However, this season would be his final for the Dodgers due to an injury. After taking a year off, he came back with Philadelphia to poor results, and his career ended. But let's see how he does today for us. In one of his only 2 starts, he'll throw 12 innings total for us. And he gets one of the 2 games that he starts as a win. So there's our lineup. A couple changes. Van Slyke moves up in the lineup after his last game. He'll play first again against the left-hander Stoltz. Also, Hernandez gets another start against the lefty. And Hairston Jr., Jerry Hairston Jr. gets his first start at third for Uribe, and that's mainly to try to keep his at-bats down. Cruz starts at shortstop because he's a right-hander. And again, as mentioned, Billingsley on the mound. And apparently we need to remove somebody from the team. I'm guessing we'll make him inactive. And we should be good to start. Playing again in Petco. Second game of the series against the San Diego Padres after winning the first one in our last video. Weather is a little chilly. 60 degrees apparently. Winds right to left at 11 miles an hour. And Puig will lead us off. Here we go. Play ball. That looks like a base hit over Cabrera's head. Into left field. He'll hold with the single. Let's see if he has a threat to the run here. Nope. Victorino comes up next. We're going to get rid of this screen and see if that helps anything. We're not playing with worksheets for the foreseeable future due to the fact I guess that was part of the reason why the game didn't play well the last game and stopped early. We'll see. Victorino flies out to right, 1 down. Puig retreats to first. Moves up to 35%, but not enough to get me to push the button. A quick throw over by Stoltz. Now he's down to 26. Pitch to Kemp. Looks like a pop-up. That might reach the outfield as Yurko's going back on it. And he makes the catch in the outfield, just off the rim. 2 out, Puig still at 25%, and here is Van Slyke. Homered in his last game. And he hits a fly ball. But I don't think that's going to get out of here. Maben seems to be tracking it to his left and right center field. And deeper than I thought, but he still makes the catch on the track. So we're through half an inning. Dodgers get a hit from Puig, and that's all. Chad Billingsley to face the Padres for the first time. Coming up. Okay, against Cabrera. Hits one on the ground. Ellis makes the play to his right, up the middle. Long throw gets him 1 down for Venable. Great numbers for Venable. I'm going to pitch around him. And he hits a fly ball. Kemp going back. And right center makes the catch. 2 down. For Chris Denorfia. I hope I'm saying that right, Chris. I apologize if I'm not. He has a home run already in the season. His numbers are astronomical, so we're going to pitch around him too. And we walk it. 2-out walk for Yonder Alonso, of MLB Network fame. Those are good numbers as well. We're going to pitch around him as well. Let's see what happens. It's a ground ball to Ellis, who throws it out at first. So both teams get a hit. Well, excuse me, get a base runner. The Dodgers threw a hit. Padres threw a walk. We're through 1. It's no score. Mark Ellis with a ground ball. Nope, it's a ground ball over Cabrera's head, if you want to call it a ground ball. A looper. Leads off with a single. 58% chance of running. We're not going to do that. We're going to let Ramon, pickoff throw. And now he's down to 20%. I'm going to let Ramon try to swing here. And he hits one in the air. Deep right field. May have been going back in the corner. It's gone. In the left center field corner, the little cutout. He hits it over the fence. The 2-run shot. And the Dodgers take an early lead 2-0. Here's Hairston. Not good numbers. Don't expect him to get a hit today. And he hits a little looper to Cabrera. It's 1 out. For Cruz. Not worst. We get through the lineup this afternoon. Cruz strikes out. Billingsley. Not great numbers. He should end the inning here. And he does on a strikeout. Second for Stoltz. But the Dodgers get a big 2-run homer from Hernandez. While we've got him, before we release him, let him do some good. He gets a 2-run shot. The Dodgers lead after 1.5, 2-0. All right, Billingsley has the lead. Let's see what he can do with it. Jerko hits one down to Hairston. This is another scary part. You have to use these players on the bench because the starters only have so many at-bats. And Hairston, with the worst fielding position percentage I've ever seen, 887. So any chance I can get to get him out of the game, I will be doing, or at least moving him to left field or somewhere else. But it's a close game right now, so any ball hit to him or thrown to Van Slyke with only a 3 range. Well, his percentage is good, but his range 3 is not good. Here's Amarista. A ground ball past Van Slyke into right field. Puig picks it up, and it's a 1-out single for Maven. Ooh, those are good numbers. On base is really good, so we're going to go right at him. Hope he doesn't hit a home run. And he hits a ground ball to Hairston. Here we go. Hold your breath. Flips to Ellis. There's 1. Over to Van Slyke. The runner is out, and the hitter makes 2. And they get through the half inning. Only a single to right. That runner is erased on the double play. We're through 2. It's 2-0 Dodgers. And Puig leads it off here in the 3rd. And it's a ground ball to Yurko, who's only a 933 himself. It's going to be a close play at first. And Puig is erased. 1 out for Victorino. 0 for 1. He hits a fly ball to left. It's up high, but it looks like DeNorfia has it. 2 down. For Kemp, also 0 for 1. It's a ground ball to Jerko. This one should be a little bit easier. And the Dodgers go 1, 2, 3. We're through 2.5. It's 2-0 Dodgers. We're trying to get Billingsley through 6. We could do that. With the lead, the bullpen should go the rest of the way. Easily. First up, a walk to Hundley. And here's the pitcher. The pitcher is a very good hitter. So I don't know that they would have him bunt. With those numbers, I would not bunt. So I'm going to play normal. But we're going to have to pitch him. So here we go. And he bunts. And they go to second, and there's an error by Cruz. Oh boy. I don't know if the error. Oh, the error was on Hernandez. He throws it into center field, but Hundley stays at second. Okay, well that's just like a base hit to me. All right, so the first jam that Billingsley is in here, And now he faces the top of the order, starting with Cabrera. Not much I can do there except go after him. If I try to pitch around him, he's going to walk. So with this defense, you're going to hold your breath here a lot today. And he hits a comebacker. Let's see what Billingsley does with it. He's going first. And they got him. That was close play. But it works. They have 2 on, 1 out for Venable. You can go after Venable or Denorfia. And Denorfia walked his last time up. So this is one of those moments in the game where you're going to have to just hold your breath and hope for a good pitch from Billingsley. It's a ground ball, it looks like, to Van Slyke. We're not going to throw home. I don't want to do that. We did not play in anyhow. Let's just see if they can get out at first. They do. Billingsley covering. And for the Padres, their first run of the game, it's 2-1 Dodgers. The wind has now changed to blowing out to right center field at 4 miles an hour. Okay, now there's a base I can move to Norcia. So we're going to intentionally walk him, given those numbers. And face Alonso, who we did in the first inning. And got away with it. He has good numbers as well. But I'd rather pitch to him. Wow, those are really good numbers. And the wind is blowing out, and he definitely has power. Didn't run as good, too. Only 6 home runs in the season. I'm going to take a chance and pitch it. And there's a liner to Van Slyke. He's got it. What was I worried about? The Padres get a run on the ground out by Venable. And the Dodgers lead after 3 innings. A third of the game has been completed, 2-1. All right. Van Slyke, Ellis, and Hernandez up to the plate against Stoltz here in the 4th. Van Slyke hits a fly ball to left, carrying up. I don't know that it's out of here, though. But it is. It's gone. Boy, you got to track the shadow and the outfielder. Looking at the outfielder doesn't do you any good, like in a real game. That's his 2nd home run. Unfortunately, only a solo shot, 340 feet. And the Dodgers regained the run they just gave away and now lead 3-1. Mark Ellis with the hit already. He strikes out. And here's Hernandez, who homered earlier. He hits a liner right at Amarista. There's 2 down for Hairston. Ground ball to Yurko. And there's an easy. But the Dodgers get the run back on the home run by Van Slyke. We're through 3.5. It's 3-1 Dodgers. All right. Billingsley has been bobbing and weaving. Half of the way I'd like to get him. Boy, these numbers in the box look terrible every time. Every player. See if you can just keep the ball in the yard. Here's a ground ball past Cruz into left field. Poor play by Hairston. Okay, so we're going to blame Hairston instead of Cruz on that play. There's a single either way. The leadoff one, and here's Amarista, who has a hit in his only at bat. Has he walked as well? Nope, just a single. Okay, 2nd at bat. Jerko not a chance at running. We're going to have to pitch to some of these guys. The fly ball to right. Up. Leveling off. Puig seems to be ranging to his right to it. And he makes the catch. Jerko is back. 1 out. For Maben. I mean, even these are good numbers. 526 on base. Jerko not running. And he walks. Yep. 1st and 2nd. 1 out for Hundley. Oh, look at those numbers. All right. Maben would be stealing, except Jerko's blocking. Just have to be. I don't know, the base is loaded, or even take a chance at that happening. Yeah, we're gonna pitch around him with the pitcher up next, and that looks like a base hit. That'll score a run. Victorino picking it up, throws to third. Oh, Jerko stayed. Okay, well that's no different than a walk. And here's Stoltz. Oh no, I forgot the pitcher can hit too. Oh man, I'm almost hoping for a squeeze here. All right, let's pitch to him. I'm not playing back. I'm not playing in. And there's a base hit, and that'll score 2 probably and tie the game. No! Somehow they're afraid of Victorino's arm, and they're just playing merry-go-round station to station. The bases loaded are yet again for Cabrera. And at some point, I'm going to have to pull him. 66 pitches. All right, facing Cabrera. Can he get him out here? Here's a ground ball to the Cruz. If there's somebody you want to hit it to, it's him. No chance at a double play. No chance at home. So we're not going to throw home. The Padres are going to tie it, and we're going to get the middleman Stoltz out at second. So only 2 outs now, and runners at the corners for Venable, who has an RBI already, and really great numbers in the box. Boy, Billingsley, for somebody with a 3 ERA, does not get many good matchups here against San Diego. Game's tied 3-3, trying to keep it tied. Facing Venable. Oh no, you want to face the next guy. We're going to pitch around here. And walk him, okay. And now we may go to the bullpen. I wanted to get Billingsley through 6. He's at 3 2/3 so far. 5 walks in this game. And now I have to look at what the bullpen has for me. And Fife is there, and Fife would probably be the guy I'm bringing in. Much better numbers. And with this situation, the game is on the line, it feels like, here in the 4th inning. So in comes Stephen Fife. Billingsley doesn't last very long at all, and he's got to get out of a jam right off the bat. Let's see if he can do it. The pitch. The ground ball. Looks like it's Van Slyke. He makes the catch. Race to the bag. And they leave the bases loaded. Whew. Somehow. Only give up 2 runs in that inning. We're through 4. It's 3-3. All right, a whole new ball game now. After the 2 home runs. Here's Cruz. That'll start off with the ground ball to short. That should be an easy out. And then up next is Fife. Was it going to switch? Because the left-hander's still in there. So Fife gets the hit for himself. And that looks like a can of corn to right. Venable with the apron down. Can falls off the shelf. He makes the grab. 2 down. Now that outfield is at 8 miles an hour to right center. Let's see if Puig can get one up in the air. Nope. He shoots for left field. Denorfia going back. It's leveled off. Looks playable. Excuse me, and he makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning for the Dodgers. We're still tied at 3. All right, this is Fife's game now. And boy, those numbers don't look great either. Against Alonso, we're going to pitch around him. He hits a ground ball to Ellis. Up the middle. Nice plugs the hole and fires to first. 1 out. For Jerko. Those are not great numbers either. I'm going to pitch around him and hit one off of Fife to Cruz. But that's the right guy to bounce it off of. If you're going to bounce it off somebody, you want to bounce it to Cruz, and he throws him out at first. Off Fife's glove. 2 down for Amarista. I'm going to pitch around him as well. And he hits a ground ball to Cruz. These guys should not be hitting it to Cruz. That's the one guy we have that's pretty well. Both middle infielders are pretty good at defense. Anyhow, Padres are retired. We're through 5. It's still 3-3. All right, Victorino leads off here. Looks like a base hit past Cabrera. And for Victorino, that's his first hit in 3 at bats. And not much of a chance of running here. And here's Kemp up there because he's got a lefty. Gets one to right. Up in the air. Venable's going back, but looks playable. Coming down and caught. Victorino returns to first. 2 out. Excuse me, 1 out for Van Slyke. Those numbers don't look great, but he has a home run already today, so we'll see. Victorino at 38%. You're going to throw over there? Now it's up to 52. Don't tempt me. And Van Slyke strikes out. That's Stoltz's 4th K. 2 out now for Ellis. And he pops it up. Now Marista trying to not hit Victorino as he makes the grab. We're through 5.5. 3-3 time. All right, Fife's going to go right after Maven. Let's see. Strikes him out his first K. Next up, wow, those are good numbers for Hundley. We're going to pitch around him with the pitcher up next. And there's one way to pitch around him, hit him. As Hundley goes to first, he's had a perfect day so far. And here's Stoltz. Stoltz does not have great numbers here, so we're going to bring the infield in. I'm going to corner it and see if he's bunting. That's my guess. And nope. It's Mark Kotze off the bench. So that's it for Stoltz. Now we can start making some wholesale changes. And in fact, I may do that now. Since it's going to happen for sure. Hairston's going to get replaced by Uribe. Van Slyke's going to be replaced by Loney. Okay, I apologize for the beeping again, the bell ringing. Keep hitting it twice when I only want to hit it once. So I apologize again. Trying to get better. All right, now this doesn't seem like a big play. It's just a bunt. But I know that a new pitcher is coming in, and the odds of it being a lefty is very slim. Since the Padres only have so many pitchers left, based on yesterday's shellacking. So I'm bringing Uribe and Loney in to hit, but also to play better defense. So let's see if that works. Could bring in, yeah, one more person I'm going to bring in, and that is Ellis. They only hit it one time. In case there's a play at second, Hernandez already made a mistake once. He did hit a 2-run shot, though. Good job there. All right, let's try it from here. Pitch. Oh, I forgot the infield is up in Kase. Man, I messed that up. So maybe that doesn't even make a difference, but bringing the infield in could very well make a difference. And I messed that part up. Worried too much about the lineup and not worried about positioning. So that's my mistake. Let's see if I can still get out of this jam, though. Cabrera at the plate. 2 on, 1 out for the Padres. And he strikes him out. Nice job. But he's not out of it yet. Venable and then Denorcia. Who would you rather face? We're going to pitch around. And It's a ground ball into center field. Kemp has it. We're not going to throw home, and the Padres take the lead, partially due to my positioning mistake. All of that movement, and then I didn't get the players to go back and play in the right position. So that's on. Hope we got another run in this at some point. Here's the Norfia. I tried to pitch around him. It still didn't work. I should have walked him intentionally, I guess. Ground ball to Uribe. He's going to go the short way to Ellis, and only one run. But we played 6. 2/3 of the game is complete, and the Dodgers are now trailing the Padres 4-3. Luke Gregerson comes in relief. I think they still have Hudson Street as well to try to finish this game off. Good numbers for Gregerson. You do not want to face him. So, good luck everybody on my team. Try to get a run. Wind blowing out to center field, right center. But Ellis hits a ground ball instead. 1 out, and we're down to 8 outs. Oh, Uribe. Not great numbers here either. He hits a ground ball to Cabrera. He's been slumping the whole season, except for the 2 home runs he's hit. There's 2 down, 7 outs to a loss for Cruz. And I can bring in okay, let's see how I want to play this. I can bring in Gordon and bunt here, and I lose the defense. Yeah, I'm not even sure that I could get. And I need 5 to pitch at least 1 more because we're losing. If we were winning, I think I would flip stuff and bring Gordon in here and try to bunt for a hit. But it's 2 outs. And then I'd lose Gordon as a possible pinch runner. I'm going to just forfeit the out here. And Cabrera obliges. Okay, playing the odds here in the next inning to try to get a run. We're through 6.5. Padres 4, Dodgers 3. Not going to matter if he gives up another run, though. Here he is facing Alonso. And he hits a ground ball to Loney. He takes it to the base, 1 out. For Jerko. Those are good numbers as well. Afraid of that slug. And he hits a fly ball to left. Up in the air. Leveling. Victorino back. Coming down. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Near the wall, he made the catch. 2 out for Amarista. 1 for 3 on the day. That's good numbers too. We're going to pitch around him and see what happens. He hits a ground ball to Cruz. Left him in the game for this purpose, and he throws him out. We're through 7. 4-3. Padres lead. Gregerson has 20 pitches, so I'm betting we can hit for 5 here. And we will. Betting that who's left for them? Just Street, I think. I don't know that Street can go a whole. Well, he only has to go 1 inning. If Gregerson can get through this easily. So we need to get some traffic on there, the bases. Skip Schumacher is my best pinch hitter, or Ethier. Who looks better here? Let's go with Andre Ethier. All right. See what he can do. It's a liner right at Jerko. 1 down. 5 outs to a loss. For Puig, not good numbers. Here's a fly ball. Left center. Up high, but not going very fast. So Denorcia has got it. 4 outs to a loss. That'll bring up Victorino. Gregerson's going to get through this half inning. We're in trouble with Street coming up. And there's a ground ball to Cabrera. Throw to first. It's close, but they nip him. We're through 7.5, 4-3 Padres. All right, perhaps only need one person to get through this game, and we're going to go with our worst reliever, and that's Belisario, even though we'd really like him to not give up another run to give us a shot in the ninth. Kemp, Loney, and Ellis. Possibly use Schumacher as a pinch hitter there. Not scary lineup coming up. But Belisario has to get through this half inning to even make it close. And he walks Maiden to start off. See if he's a threat to run. 61%, so we're going to throw over there. And it's 69%. Try once more. And it's 66%. I don't think they're going to run being ahead. Hundley, not great numbers. We're going to pitch to him and strike him out. Maben now at 68%, but then the pitcher's up. So we're going, well, better remember to put this back. If it's not, we're going to pitch to the pitcher. And that's what I thought. Carlos Quinton is now at bat for the pitcher, and the infield needs to go back to normal. And we're holding Maben on. Those are good numbers, so we're going to try to pick off here. He's down to 59%, or we're not going to. We're going to play off of him now. 74% chance to go. All right, we're going to hold him on. Down to 59. I still don't think he's going to run. We're going to have to go after Quinton here. He already has 2 home runs on the season. It's a fly ball to center. Kemp looks like he's backing up Cruz. Cruz takes control and makes the catch. 2 down. He's been down to 37%, but really good numbers for Cabrera. So we're going to pitch around him. If we walk him, that's fine. And he has a fly ball to center. This one will get to Kemp. As he drifts back, he makes the catch. All right, so Belisario did his job. We're through 8. And here comes Hudson Street to finish off the Dodgers in the ninth. Kemp, Loney, and Ellis. And Kemp does not have good numbers, so we're going to try our best here with what we got. Just get a run. Boy, that pivotal 6th inning. I should have remembered to move the infield back. I didn't. That's my fault. Of the numbers here, anybody good? Schumacher gets a chance. Not a great one. Let's see if he can get a hit. Lead off this 9th inning. And he walks. That's as good as a hit. Now I can pinch a run. Given that he's a 5%. Can Loney bunt here? We're going to use all of the bullets in the gun. That time I had to push it twice. And Gordon's only a 35% chance to steal? Wow, that's bad. Okay, but Loney looks good here. His first at bat against Street, first throw over. And Gordon's 69%. And we're going to take that on. Those odds. Let's go. And he's out. Well, that was as good as it's going to get. 1 out. Now Loney's going to hit a home run. Took the chance, and he gets a base hit. That would move Gordon probably to 3rd. I'm making all the wrong moves here today. And Loney at 58% is not going to run. And Ellis is not a does not look good number-wise, and I don't believe that anybody that can hit for him. Zach Greinke's slightly better. Clayton Kershaw's slightly better. Ellis is on deck. Can Mark Ellis bunt? He's a 6. I think I'd rather have him take a shot at hitting here with 1 out. And he strikes out. 2 outs. Street nowhere near his pitch count. And last chance to keep this game going is Ellis. I still don't think anybody's better than Ellis. Let's see. Nope. So this loss is going to be squarely on my shoulders from some bad decisions. There's a fly ball to right field, but that's in Maven's territory, and he makes the catch. The Padres beat the Dodgers 4-3 in a closer game than I thought it would be. Dodgers fall to 6-2. The Padres are 4-4. Fife somehow gets the loss, even though it should be pinned on me. I made some poor moves, and that is proof that games can be decided in other innings than just the 8th. 6th was the key inning. I expected more from my starting pitcher, and he did not have it for me today. When that happens, everything else is on the line. Fife did a really good job of pitching, I thought. Much better than my starting pitcher, Billingsley. They almost pitched the same amount, but he gave up half the hits, half the earned runs. He had 0 walks and 2 Ks. He deserved a better fate. Belisario had negative stuff and still didn't give up a run. Stoltz pitched well. 6 innings, 3 earned runs. It's a quality start, right? Gregerson and Street were great, but they're done. Well, Street might be it. Who knows? We'll see. For the finale, who's available? There are the other stats. Stoltz pitched well enough. Venable got some good hits. Everything worked out for the Padres today. And I blew some pivotal calls, including trying to steal in the 9th. Whereas I thought 10s were perfect stealing numbers, but in this game, doesn't necessarily mean that. So that'll be today's game. Dodgers lose. Their winning streak ends at 6. But still 2 games up on the Padres. Will play the next game, the deciding game of the series, when we see you again on Missed It by How Much. Thanks for watching.